Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is the sixth video of React tutorial. In this video, we will learn how to use props in class component and function component. Before start, I will recommend you to watch full series of this tutorial for better understanding. To watch full series, click here. You can find link in description as well. Also follow us on Git, Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter for every update. You can find link in description. So let's get started. First remove this existing code from app.js file, return. Okay, let's add one element. Okay, so here we will see how to use props in function and how to use props in class in two ways. So let's add here function component. So new file, function component .jsx. Okay, we all know first step when we create component, import React from React. Okay, after that add function, constant function name, sample function, use arrow operation. Okay, in that arrow operation, add new div, which is the one parent element. Into that, add one another div, and in that second div, insert some value. My name is Sachin. Okay, add one another div as well. Div in that my age is 26. Okay, fine. Now export that component. Export default sample function. Okay, done. Now use that component in our app.js component. So first import that component. For that, try to import sample function from dot slash, here is component and function component. Okay, done. Now use that sample function in this div, sample function. Okay, done. So now let's run the application. Your application compiled successfully. Now it's opening. Okay, here is our application is running. Here one error is come. Let's see why this error is coming. So this is our function component. Uh, because here we have not written any statement. When we use open and close curly brace, then we have to write return statement. And inside that return statement, we can write our HTML. So let's save it. Here you can see the result. So right now we have added 1% detail. So what if I want to display 3% detail? For that, I need to add here same component 3 times. So first, second, third. Let's save it. Come back to the browser. Here you can see the detail of 3%. But here detail of 1% is get repeated. So to achieve this, let's introduce a props. So right here, name in double quote, write Vinod, and another property is age. So age is 20. Again copy it, paste into our remaining two component. Add here second person name. So Amol, and his age is 25. and third person is Prasad and his age is 30. Okay, let's save it. So now here we have added our person details, but how we can get this in our function component? So for that, add here props, and by using these props we can access that parameter into our this div. So instead of Sachin, write here props dot name. Okay, one thing you can observe here, I have used open and close curly brace to add expression into our div. This we have learned in our previous videos as well. In JSX syntax, to use expression into our div, we have to use open and close curly brace. So same thing here, in open and close curly brace, write here props dot age. Okay, we have done our changes. So let's check the result. As we have added the 3% detail, here is a 1%, here is 2%, and here is 3%. So here you can see by using props we have achieved component reusability. We have just created this one component, and here we have added that component 3 times with 3% detail. Now you can think how useful this in our project. And one more interesting thing in props is props.children. So when we add something in our this component as a child like paragraph, and add here some text. I am unmarried. Now we can access this element in our function component by using props.children. So here let's add props.children, save it, and let's come here. Here you can see the I am unmarried. So by using props.children, we can access the children element which we have added in our component. This is parent component. This is the children. So those component having the children that can access by using props.children. And the component those not having children, they do not return anything. So let's add here also one button. Click here. Okay. Let's check. Here you can see the button with this component. So this is the one component, this is the second component, this is the third component. So here we have seen how we can access props in function component. Now let's check how to use props in function component. For that, add new component here, class component dot JSX. Okay. First step is import React from React. Okay. Now write class sample class extend component into our class render. Class component should have render method. Into that render method, one return method we have to add. Into that return method, we can write our logic. So add here div. In that div, add another div. In that write my name is Jack. Okay. Add another div. In that write my age is 22. Okay. Now final step is export that component. So export default sample component. Use that class component here. So for that import that class component, sample class from components dot slash class component. Okay. So right here sample class. Okay. Let's check with one component. Here you can see the class component. Let's add two more sample class component. Here you can see these three components are class component and these three components are function component. Come into the class component. So in class component, we can access props by using this keyword. So in open and close curly brace, write this props dot name. So instead of 22, write this dot props dot age. Okay. Here we have done our changes. Add parameter with same name. So write here name, give some name. So Iron Man, age 23. Okay. Copy same and paste into our remaining two component. So here paste, paste. Okay. Give here another name, Captain America. Add here age, that is 26. Okay. And last one is here Hulk, and age is 29. Okay. Let's save and check the changes. Here you can see the three components with 3%. In class component, we can access props by using this keyword, and in function component, we have to write here props in open and close function bracket, and by using this variable, we can access props property. So let's add children as well. Paragraph, and write here I am a super hero. Save it and come into the class component and write here this dot props dot children. Save it. Let's check. Here you can see the children. So here we have seen how to use props in function component and class component as well. So the difference between both is in class component we can access props by using this keyword, and in function component we can access props by using this variable. So that's it for today. In next video we will see what is state and how to use state in React. Thank you for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy.